Welcome to day 12 of the Busy Sewist Strategy, sewing 30 minutes for 30 days. Today we are starting on project number 3. Yesterday we completed the Lakeisha Cottage crop top by Ellie and Mac. And today we are going to start on a simplicity pattern by Mimi G. It is S3010 and I'm working on the skirt. So let's get our timer going. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's go. So I haven't looked over the instructions for this pattern prior to sitting down now, and looks like the whole first page I don't need at all. So this will probably be a pretty simple sew, which I figured it would be anyway. And for the skirt, there are minimal steps. One thing I liked about this pattern is that the front and back pieces are cut from the same pattern piece. There's no separate pieces. It's the same piece, you just cut two. I'm reading the instructions and it says to sew down on one side to the circle. Now the only problem is that when I adjusted this pattern piece for length, I did not transfer that dot. Therefore, I did not mark the dot on my fabric either. So I had to pull out that marking pen, mark it on my pattern piece, and then also mark it on my fabric. I actually thought about leaving the split off of the skirt and just sewing it all the way down, but this is my first time making this pattern, so I would like to make it the way that it is intended and then hack it later, because I will be making this skirt a second time. I also went back and forth for a little bit about whether or not I wanted to put a split on both sides or just one side, but ultimately I decided to keep the split on just one side of the skirt. And here's one reason why sometimes I cannot focus on my projects and complete them, because I have to flip through YouTube to have something in my background while I sew. So I'm oftentimes flipping through videos, and most of the time I'm just listening until something really catches my attention, and then I get distracted and there goes time. At this point, I pulled out the pattern piece again and I marked where the dot should go. Should I decide to go ahead and put the split on both sides? And I still ultimately decided to only put it on one side of the skirt, but I felt just in case, hey, let's go ahead and mark it. Anytime I'm sewing and there's a part where I need to leave an opening, I use my pins with the yellow heads. That way I know that it's either a stopping point or a starting point, or either where I matched a notch or a seam. It took me a hot minute to fully understand what I was going to do with this casing / waistband. I read this step a few times. Then I said, okay, one line at a time, approach it one line at a time. And I finally understood the assignment. I'm going over the instructions again just to make sure I fully understand. So I actually kind of sewed this casing 3 times. So the first time we folded wrong sides together and we basted all the way around before attaching it to the skirt. As I'm sewing this, I'm wondering what's happening to that little gap that we left. And when I fold this in half, here's the little opening here. And I assume that's how we're going to feed our elastic into this waistband. Now, I've never sewn on a waistband in this way before, but I remember when I was starting out, I did try to sew a waistband on in this manner, but I didn't really know how to feed the elastic through attaching a waistband in this manner. After sewing this, I understood, and now I know how to attach a waistband and then thread elastic through. And honestly, I can see how this gives you more of a cleaner finish. If you see the mistake that I am making or already about to make, hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button because I don't know how I did this, and I just knew I was super focused. Okay, with only 30 seconds left on the clock, we are going to stop right there. I probably could have finished this skirt tonight because it is super quick and simple. There's only 3 pattern pieces to it, okay? And but the instructions were a little confusing in a couple of spots. Plus, I forgot to make some markings. I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing my prepping for this project, but I left off markings, so I had to go back and just make sure everything was there. And yeah, so that's what I was doing when you saw me pulling out the pattern papers and matching it back up to the fabric, was making those markings. So we did finish getting our front and back together, and we have started with the pinning of the waistband to the skirt. So tomorrow we'll pick up there, and we should finish this tomorrow. And if we do, it will take the trophy for the fastest project finished yet. All right, so I'll see you back here tomorrow.